My mom wore a wedding dress to my wedding. I always imagined my wedding day as something out of a dream. The kind of moment every girl waits for, where all the little fairy tales we grew up on finally come true. I spent months choosing the right flowers, the perfect dress, even down to the color of the napkins. Everything had to be flawless, not because I'm a perfectionist, but because this was supposed to be the happiest day of my life. And yet, deep down, I carried this small knot in my stomach because of my mom. My relationship with her has always been complicated. She's never been the type to support me quietly from the sidelines. If I achieved something, she found a way to make it about her. If I bought a new dress, she bought a better one. If I got a compliment, she somehow twisted the moment until all eyes were back on her. Growing up, I tried to ignore it, but as my wedding day approached, I feared she might do something to turn the attention her way. Still, I told myself, this is different. This is my day. She wouldn't dare. The morning of the wedding was magical. I was surrounded by my bridesmaids, my makeup was perfect, my dress was everything I had dreamed of. My soon-to-be husband had sent me a note that said, "I can't wait to see you at the altar." For a moment, all the tension, all the fear, melted away. I believed, truly believed, that nothing could ruin this. But then, she walked in. At first, I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. The room went strangely quiet, almost like someone had pressed pause on the world. And there she was, my mother, standing at the entrance, dressed in a floor-length, white gown. Pure white. No embellishments to disguise it, no attempt to soften the impact. A wedding dress. On my wedding day, I heard gasps ripple across the room. My bridesmaids exchanged horrified looks. I froze, unable to breathe. She walked forward with a smile, as if nothing was wrong, as if this was completely normal. And then she said, loud enough for everyone to hear, "Well, don't I look stunning?" The room fell into chaos. Guests whispered, cameras discreetly lifted, people turning their heads between me and her, trying to process what was happening. My fiancé, standing at the altar, looked pale. I could see confusion in his eyes, as though he didn't know if he should come to me or to her. And that single hesitation cut deeper than anything. I wanted to scream. I wanted to run. But I couldn't. My legs refused to move. All I could think was, she stole it. She stole my day, just like she's stolen every spotlight before this one. And in that moment, standing there in my own wedding dress, I realized this wasn't just about jealousy. This was about control. About making sure I could never shine brighter than her. I forced myself to keep smiling. The photos were still being taken. People were still watching. And she leaned closer, whispering in my ear, "Don't worry, honey. Everyone will remember this day forever." Thanks to me. I wanted to push her away, but my body betrayed me. I stayed frozen, holding back tears as the ceremony began. My fiancé took my hand, but I could feel his eyes flickering toward her again and again. And then came the moment. The officiant asked if anyone had reason to object to our union. My heart was racing, begging for the silence that every bride prays for. But instead, my mother cleared her throat. Slowly, deliberately. Everyone turned to look at her. And she smiled. And in that split second, as the words formed on her lips, I knew. My wedding wasn't about to end with a kiss. It was about to end with a secret she had kept my whole life.